Morning everybody, and welcome to a very quiet London Heathrow Mother's Day. And we are keeping ourselves away from many people. We're in a different location, we're in a field, keeping away from the ongoing virus, and unfortunately Heathrow, it is very, very quiet. So we are going to stream the departures. We have a few things lined up this morning, so I'm wishing all the mothers out there a very happy Mother's Day. Straight away saying good morning to Janet, Matt Smith, Adrian and Keith. Good morning to you all on Facebook. It was a surprise. I got up this morning, I thought, yeah, I'm just going to pop down at Heathrow, probably for one of the last streams for a while, as it is very quiet. But I know we have some A380s lined up and some 777s. And good morning to War Ped Squizzy. And good morning to yourself. He's on YouTube. We're not on lockdown yet, not at the precise time, but I'm sure that is coming. And good morning, Susan from Preston, and Martin Jones. Morning, Matt. I'm sure the lockdown will be happening very soon. But coming up, we do have a few 777s. There is a period of time where it will be quiet, and then it will hopefully pick up. But I know, like I said, about 9 o'clock we do have A380s going up, a couple of 747s, some 777s going up. But bear with me, there will be like a times now it is quiet, and then hopefully I'll be looking on flight radar to see what's going on. And good morning, Gary Dean, good morning to you. And morning, Stuart. And morning, Justin from a sunny Southport. Very nice. It is sunny but very blowy here. But I like picking windy and cold days for some reason. Well, like I said, this might be one of the last streams down at Heathrow for a while. But I'm hoping to do one more military trip. Hoping to. Depends if they're on lockdown or not. And good morning, Graham. I suppose we're all in the same position at the moment with the streams. I've just gone past Heathrow Perimeter Road and see all the aircraft parked up. And it is unfortunately deadly quiet. Good morning, Des, and good morning, Gordon. Sorry, yep, Gordon, and good morning, Jordan. And Jordan is just down the road from Heathrow, enjoying the peace and quiet. So I am in a different location. Like I said, this is basically so I'm not up in built up areas around people, keeping away. Because as we know, being sensible, got sanitising gel and stuff like that, just keeping ourselves clean and hygienic. And good morning, Leslie. And Graham, yes, it's very spooky, no aircraft noise. We just had a couple of Airbuses go out, smaller type. And I know we have a few things on a travel radar. And funny enough, that I do notice there on the south side, there's a couple of aircraft parked up on the south taxiway. So I do believe they are using the south taxiway for parking at the moment. And Jordan, you live below the 27 left runway. Then you're going to be, so you're not far away from me. Yeah, I'm up towards Feltham, Hounslow way. We do have a 777 lined up, and we do have an Airbus. They use I do believe it's a KLM 73. Yep, KLM 737s on the short departure. Good morning, Gail. And here we go. And yes, it is deadly quiet at the moment, unfortunately. But that was one airport I'm hoping to go to, Schiphol, in the future. To go and visit my Dutch friends, and saying good morning to Jay, hi Leslie, hi Cornish Nige, and Peter. And I have this morning with me, I have little Abby, she's with me. Abs is out with me this morning. And I do believe we do have a big one rolling now, can hear it in the distance, rolling down the runway. And don't forget, we're also on YouTube, guys. If you haven't already, go along, do subscribe. And wishing all you mums out there a happy Mother's Day. Here we go. Something big. Now, this area is known for the banking shots here. They'll either turn right or they'll turn left. If they turn in right, they're going nice towards me, and if they turn left, they're going to go over London. But he is turning right. It's quite funny when there's no aircraft in the skies. It's nice to look up and actually see one again. Hi John. Luton is just as quiet. And Jordan, yes, this is Feltham Park. Yep. And morning Sarah and Rodney. Good morning. And don't forget, with the virus, you've got to keep away from the elderly and the vulnerable. And unfortunately, every airport, I do believe, is having a massive effect. I think Luton and EasyJet, they shut down on Tuesday, I do believe. So that's the end of EasyJet for a while. And yes, Jordan, this is Feltham Park. And Abby's freezing. I did tell her to wear another coat. And Jordan lives in Isleworth, just down the road. So we're going to have a look on flight radar. These time of needs, it's good to have. So coming up, we do have an two A321s, A320, Swiss Air. We do have a Dreamliner, another A320, another 777, a Virgin Dreamliner, plus we do have, like I said, I think it's about 3 A380s going out at about 9 o'clock. So not a bad morning. Good morning, Ken. Are you cold, Abs? Yeah, bless you. She's cold. I said to her, put another coat on. No, I don't need another coat. Okay then.
There's a big hill.
Good morning, Harmick. Would you like my coat? No. Okay. Mark, is Luton shut? No, Luton's not shut. It's just, as you can imagine, a very reduced flying programme up there. And unfortunately, with the bad news, all the air shows have been cancelled as well. Unfortunately, I was going to be going to RF for this year, and it's been cancelled. Another one going up. Like I said, this is probably going to be one of the last streams I do for a period of time. As I do come under one of the key workers on the government's programme. And I'll be visiting my mum later, but talking to her through the window. Yeah, Matt, unfortunately 2020 when it comes to air shows is going to be a write-off, unfortunately. Good morning, Tim. And they do seem to be using the shorter end of the runways because some of the aircraft are parked down at the threshold of 09 right. But I do apologise if there will be gaps between the streams, but there won't be any aircraft. You need to be heading over London. But I'm not alone. There is another spotter up here. There we go. There he is to the left. And another departure. Aer Lingus. So how many out there are cooking dinners for their mums today, I wonder? And this location, if you're a photographer, this location is fantastic for banking shots with the big stuff. So this is Feltham Park. So if you do like your photography, come along to this spot when they're using 09s, you'll enjoy it. I've come here today just to keep away from other people. Because you never know. And hoping to head up towards Suffolk on Tuesday, but that will be confirmed hopefully tomorrow. But I do apologise for not advertising this one this morning. This was just a get up and go kind of thing. I decided this morning to come out. And saying good morning to Bob and Annie. And they'll be saying, can I go back to the car? She's that cold, bless her. Should I let her go back to the car or not? I wonder. I'll take my coat off, shall I, Abs? You want my coat? There. Put my coat on. No. Put it on. There you go. Leslie's saying hi, Abs. Hello. Hello. It's alright, I'll freeze, Abs, yeah? No. Leslie's liked your Facebook page.
Oh, thank you.
So, what else have we got coming up? We've got a couple more A320s. Triple sevens. Qatar. 777 seems to be taxiing up at the moment. But like I said, I do apologise for the gaps. As you can understand, there will be a period of times where there is no aircraft, where there used to be aircraft every 60 seconds. Trevina, good morning. David Moores, is this Myrtle? Myrtle, no. Myrtle is further down the road. This is a place called Feltham Park. Big open space. And when they're using 09s right, this is a good location because they'll either bank to the left going over London or bank to the right. And when they bank to the right, they tend to be going, I think, either towards Asia or America. And if they turn left, they're going over London. That's all I know. And Sarah says, good morning, Abs.
Good morning.
Good morning, there you go. This is going to end up being the Abs show, I can see that now. And Gail is hopeful everyone pulls together and can beat this and get back on track. Yep. If we all stop panic buying and do what the government say, we should be okay, I think, going forward. There's no reason why going forward there shouldn't be a problem. And I think the airlines are taking drastic measures at the time. Unfortunately, we've had a couple fall, but I'm sure it'll bounce back in time. Saying good morning, Paul. And David Myers. Can I have my coat back, Abs? No? I didn't think so. So, if you've only just joined us, wishing all you mums a happy Mother's Day. And don't know why, but I like coming out on cold, windy mornings. But I'm hoping to visit Suffolk again on Tuesday for another live stream. But that will be confirmed tomorrow, and I do apologise for not advertising this one. This was literally just thrown there and thought, yeah, I'll go for the morning and see what's going to happen. And saying good morning to Kerry, Jane and Jordan. Yep, the Vietnam coming out at 11. Hoping to still be here, but like I said, there will be gaps like there is now. So you'll have time to go and go and get yourself a cup of tea, coffee, bacon roll. Oh, bacon roll. Ooh.
You won't find any of them in the shops.
No. Yes, on Tuesday I was supposed to be heading off to Holland, but unfortunately my trip got cancelled. Off to an exercise in Holland. And Trevina on YouTube hasn't been out since the 14th of March, only in the back garden. It's affecting us all, unfortunately. And have another look. The Qatari is taxiing up, and Etihad A380 is on his way up, and a A350 is also on his way up. So we've got a few bits taxiing up now, and all I can do again is apologise for the gaps between aircraft, and hopefully you understand the reason why. Spent many hours on this bit of field taking pictures. And brighten this up a bit. The sun's decided to go in.
The clouds are covering it.
There we go. Thanks Martin for the comment. While you're watching the row of houses, I'm on a field keeping away from the population. And as you can imagine, at Heathrow it's very quiet. And I've explained, unfortunately, there will be aircraft, but sporadically, as you can understand the reason why. But when there are aircraft, you'll get to see them. As I change the lights for you guys, the sun comes back out, so I'll change the light again to make it a little darker. But this is a great location for photographers. Because they do bank around here. Some of the big stuff. Like that. That's not bad. That's quite nice. Sing us a song. Yeah, Paul, I'll sing you a song. Yeah. But as I said earlier, I hope you do understand the reason why you're seeing a row of houses at certain times, because there is no aircraft. But when there is something flying, you'll get to see it. And if it was a busy day here, you'd be seeing aircraft every 60 seconds. Thanks, Mike, for your comment. I have no patch on Big Jet TV. Yep. Thanks for that. No problem at all. So coming up we should have, thanks Matt, and there's a Qatari, look at that. My favourite colour scheme, fun enough. It's gorgeous on the A380. Splendid. A380 on that colour scheme is absolutely gorgeous. Thanks guys, thanks for the comment. Really appreciate it. Cheers Matt. Thanks Susan. Hi Mick, thank you. Stuart, thank you very much. Really appreciate the comments guys. And that's the difference, we're absolutely free. Doing it as a hobby. And like you guys, I probably don't like just having a row of houses there for you. I'd like to be somewhere else in a different location, but unfortunately I'm trying to keep myself safe and keep everyone else safe with the ongoing government advice. I am classed as one of the key workers that needs to be available for work. As a truck driver, as my job as a truck driver, bringing all the shopping for you guys, I need to keep myself away from people. And I thought to myself, this is probably going to be one of my last streams for a while, where the best place to be, I know a location in a field away from people, and that's why I came here. My main reason was to get the A380s, and hopefully they won't disappoint and they'll do some banking for us. If I remember rightly, the Etihad will bank, the Emirates won't. But again, wishing you all mums out there a happy Mother's Day. And I'll be popping over to see my mum shortly. And I will be talking to my mum through a window because she has got severe COPD. And unfortunately, she's her life expectancy is not great, but I'm going to go and wishing her a happy Mother's Day and saying good morning, Darren and Ken. When can I deliver some wine? So you don't need the food, you just need alcohol beverages, yeah? Graham, it looks like a great location. BA have grounded all their 380s. I thought there was one going up today, but when I looked this morning, it had been grounded, which was quite disappointing. I was hoping to get one of the BAs going up as well. So let me give you a up-to-date of what I've got on flight radar coming up. A 777 now, followed by an Etihad A380. And the BA A380 has just landed. So we do have a couple of big uns. And I can just see him rolling over the trees. So he should be just about this area here. There he is. This should be followed by an A380. No, I prefer the new colours of the Canadians. I used to like these, but I do actually prefer the new colour scheme, full enough. Now the photographers like that kind of shot there. And being a ex-keen photographer, this is why I used to like this location. Absolutely gorgeous in the summer. You could sit here having your picnic, watching the aircraft going around. And hopefully the Etihad will be next. Saying Trevina, she's also Trevina, you're also a key worker in global payroll. Yep, everyone needs to be paid. My wife works for a bank, so she's a key worker as well. So my children, to their delight, still got to go to school while their friends are off school. And good morning, Glenn. Yeah, this is having a massive global effect, unfortunately. Everywhere is closing down. Yep, Graham. Yeah, Manchester. You're only working at Alvan Terminal now, I do believe. That was announced yesterday, I think, if I remember rightly. This location as well, when there was nothing to park in, you used to be able to scale behind the houses over there, and you used to get the aircraft actually going in. You can actually see them going past Norfolk, lining up. Here we go, here's the Etihad. Just seeing him above the trees. I'll shut up now. That's why this location's darn good. That was nice, very nice indeed. And Graham, yourself self-isolated. In the A380 was rolling. Yep, we just got it. A beautiful light. So what else have we got coming up? We do have a 777 taxiing up, and the Emirates now beginning his taxi roll up. Singapore 777 just pushed back, American Dreamliner just pushed back. And another American airliner just pushed back. So we do have a few coming up. And hopefully I'll be streaming, like I said, from Suffolk on Tuesday. And depending on the situation up there. And Bob, you're more welcome. It's great on that A380, wasn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, wherever it is.
It's in the park.
Right. We're just putting some power in. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. There you are. You can see little Abby walking off. She's got me coat on. She's okay. She's happy. Hi Shirley, good morning to you. I was okay, I was nice and warm, I was getting quite toasty, but as you can see in the distance, little Abby's walking off there with my blue coat on. So she's nice and warm. And saying good morning to Pascal. So we should have a 777, a couple of Dreamliners and another A380 on the roll very shortly. But I will explain again the reason why there is gaps between them. I don't need to really explain, but I will. Obviously, because of what's happening, Heathrow is not as busy, and they used to be running every 60 to 90 seconds, and unfortunately now there does seem to be sometimes when there's gaps between aircraft. And instead of me switching the stream off, I'd rather keep going and just rabbling on about rubbish. But this location is Feltham Park, and the reason why I'm here is because I do want to go to an area where it might be populated, and being a key worker I want to keep my safe, and here I've got some sanitizing gel. I'm giving things wiped down just to keep myself clean. I won't mention that Ken about the oh Ken, she's not here, there's a play park, so I won't go there. And Stuart, yeah, I am freezing cold. And Paul Masco, is this Myrtle Avenue? No, Myrtle Avenue is further up the road towards the airport. I'm a further back, probably, I think it's about a mile away from the airport. But this is a great location for when they bank. And don't forget, we're also on YouTube. If you haven't already, please go along and do subscribe. I do believe I can hear another. Yep, another one rolling. Yep. So he's going to be going over central London. Up. And the next should be the A380. Good morning, Darren. Yeah, thanks Stu. I am freezing. She's got me coat. She's gone back to the car. So I know exactly what she's going to do now. She's going to sit in the car with the heating on, with my coat on, and fall asleep. And I'm standing in freezing cold. Here comes the next A380. got a picture of an A380 from this location going through, well, not through it, but the moon behind it. Absolutely gorgeous picture. And I'll probably post that up in the near future. One of my better pictures. Yes, Jane, I see a lot of aircraft heading down towards Cardiff, unfortunately. And Gal, your October flight on the A380 hopefully will go ahead. I'm sure by then things will be back up to speed. Well, I hope so, because I'm going to the States, so I hope so. And Mark, we don't get cold here, 40 degrees for months. Oh, it's freezing here. But what else have we got coming up? Yeah, Graham, I will put that picture up. That'll be a picture I will put up. It's literally got the moon behind it and the A380 going through it. I've also got the British Airways 747 crewing in the skies doing exactly the same. And Jane, your holiday's been cancelled. Where was you going? Anywhere nice and warm? Ian, United 787. Ian's on the ball. I do like the Dreamliner. Off to Abu Dhabi. Very nice. Yeah, I'm sure by October you'll be up and running again. Gary on the YouTube, yep, I'll put that picture up, no problem at all. I'll find it out off the hard drive, the 400,000 images that I do have, and I'll make sure I get that up on the Facebook page very soon. And then we also have a Singapore 777 taxiing out, and Joanne, she was out there getting some vitamin D. Enjoying the stream, thank you very much, really appreciate it. And Caroline, you're off to the Greek islands. Beautiful. A friend of mine flies for Aviation. Used to be a Hercules pilot, used to be the wing commander, and now flies for the national carrier Philippe. He's banking nice and hard to the right of us. And like I've said, this probably will be one of the last streams I do for a while, unfortunately. But maybe on Tuesday I'll head up to Suffolk, depending if they're flying. And if they are, we might get some action up there. Not too sure what else we've got coming up, but Ian is on the ball. Singapore 777's taxiing up. Well, I said there will be gaps between the stream when there's nothing, unfortunately. And Paul, I won't be singing a song. And what is this about toilet roll? I do not get it. So on flight radar, we have some Dreamliners taxiing up, 777, as Ian's mentioned. thanks very much for subscribing, really appreciate it. Hey, have a look at this, guys. Have a look at this. Have a look at the state of this walking towards us. Look at it, look. Oh, that's funny. I'm going to ask her where her coat is. Where's your coat? Oh, where's your coat? Where's your coat? In the car. Just for future preferences, her coat is in the car, Mum. I just had a text message, that's why, guys. Where's her coat? Well, do you want my coat?
No.
Oh, you warm enough? Eh? Where you going now? You're going to go get your coat? No, come back. Go and get your coat. Look at all the camo gear. Look at all the camo gear. It's like she's ready to go in the army. Oh, cracker. Can I have my coat back now then? Thanks. Thanks. Absolutely brilliant. She was here to help, by the way. Oh, there she's gone. And if you haven't gathered, she's the one that wants to be the Apache pilot, covered in camo gear. When they go shopping and they look for makeup and lipstick, she looks for the dark colours so she can camo her face up, and the other one's getting all the pink lipstick and all the foundation stuff. Oh, brilliant. So what else have we got lined up, guys? Just taxiing onto the runway now. We have an A319, then we have the Singapore, and then we have a Virgin. And this reporting to training standards, great. Yeah, thanks for that, Matt. Everyone get on her Facebook page. Army Air Corps Apache by Abby. She has the Army Air Corps display team on there. Absolutely brilliant. Wow, he's high up. Look at that. He's not messing about. I never thought I'd see the time when Heathrow was as quiet as this, apart from when September the 11th happened, unfortunately. I never thought I'd see it again. And at the time of September 11th, I worked for British Airways. And I can see on Facebook now it's all about toilet roll and Tesco's. Singapore. Very nice. We'll show a Dreamliner next. Yeah, Leslie, you're probably right. Probably got one passenger on board of that. And what else have we got coming up after this? Dreamliner is now airborne. Yeah, A340 used to do this for Virgin, banking nice and hard. That was a site here at Feltham Park, absolutely gorgeous. Panning back around. And then we have an A320. And then the lot Dreamliner just popped up. And also the Gulf Air Dreamliner is taxiing up. And Ishan, Lufthansa A320, coming very shortly. Thanks, Ian. And Steve Lyons, good morning, Steve. Hope your family's well. And Matt, yes, going to miss the A340. If you haven't seen the picture that I put up recently, the A340 banking, that was actually here at Feltham Park. That's where I took that picture. And Paul Corson, any A350 1000s? I know we've had an A350, but not too sure what which one that was. Not too sure if there is a thousands. Are they BA ones? You guys probably know more about these things than I do. So, good morning to Dean, Gooch. Good morning, Terry. Good morning, Lorraine. If you've only just joined us, good morning to you. We're at Heathrow on YouTube and on Facebook, and it is very quiet. And that is the reason why you're going to get an area where there's no aircraft, unfortunately. Every 60 seconds, 90 seconds is unfortunately now like every other minute or two or 5. And if you've just joined us and you're a mum, happy Mother's Day. Looking forward to the Father's Day presents as last year, pair of socks. And Stuart Brown, I got an A350 1000 yesterday. Thanks for that, Stuart. What other picture did you get yesterday, Stuart? I know you got an A380. Didn't you get a 747? Yeah, it's been. He got the Nagus 747 yesterday here. Lufthansa. Yeah, thanks for that, Stu. That's an aircraft I've been trying to get hold of for a while now. So the Gulf Air's taxiing up by an Aer Lingus, and the alot Dreamliner's taxiing up now, and the Canadian 350 is, no, Dreamliner, sorry, is, that's just arrived. Well, that's not coming out here. Just looking on flight radar 24 on what's taxiing up, guys. So who's getting a Sunday roast cooked for them? By their son or husband? Gulf Air 70th livery is really nice. Yep, you'll be seeing that in a minute. Hi, Antonia. I'll be making my wife steak tonight. Yeah, thanks for that, Stu. I'm going to have to wait a bit longer now. Yeah, thanks for that, mate. Funny enough, he's due to take off here at 1:30. The Nagus 747. But I won't be here, unfortunately, so I'll miss him again. But I'll get him. There's times, there'll be a time and place where our paths shall cross and we'll meet. And saying hi to all the people on YouTube world. And Leslie's got to cook her own dinner, as the brother's not going over. Whatever you cook, Leslie, enjoy. And when the wind doesn't blow, it's quite pleasant. Or is it because I can't feel my fingers? Aer Lingus, and then we should have the Gulf Air after this. And I do really appreciate the support, guys. It's really appreciated. I've hit double figures when it comes to streaming. I've hit 10 streams now, guys. Woo! And Lorraine, you're taking lunch to your mum's who's 90. Wow. And Darren Graham, can't make out where you are. I'm at Feltham Park, on top of the hill. Yeah, thanks for that, Stu. Really appreciate that, mate. Look at that. Gulf Air. That was very nice. Lot Dreamliner. Now he may bank to the left. The location here is absolutely gorgeous in the summer. Bring a picnic, or if you've got a dog, just sit up here and chill around, watching aircraft flying. It's absolutely gorgeous. Good morning, Thomas. Yep, lovely. Lovely livery. BA Ian, thanks very much for that. 747 Queen of the Skies taxiing out. Leslie, thanks very much. I really appreciate that. And Paul, yes, it's Darren. Ken is probably just looking at an empty glass bottle now. No problem, Paul. And Leslie, really appreciate that comment, really nice, thank you. That's it, Darren. Yep, you've got it. On the playing fields. Not much of a playing field anymore. There used to be football pitches here, but they're not anymore. So what else have we got coming up for you guys? Yep, the 747 taxiing up. This is not normally a place you have to look on Flight Radar 24 to see what's coming up. Normally you can just sit here and one by one they just follow. But unfortunately, the times are where you have to sit there and have a look to see what's actually coming next. Enjoy your time away, Ken and Sarah. And Darren Graham, only 5 mins away. Pop up and say hello. And bring some warm weather with you. Sun's nice, but it's just a bit blowy. Won't be having fun. And Robert on YouTube, good morning. And as you've just joined us, I'll explain again. Yes, it is a row of houses over there. It is quiet. Unfortunately, we are at Heathrow in a different location. Being a key worker, I've kept my way away from the population so I can keep myself healthy. And they are using 09s, and this location I've come before, and there's a few on here. I've noticed that Steve's on here, so he's been here before. This location is fantastic for the photographer when they bank around here. But it's probably going to be one of my last streams for a while, apart from Tuesday if they fly in Suffolk. And if you've watched my streams before, you know where I might be heading on Tuesday. Wow, he's high up. Try and get him. Can you find him? Where is he? There he is. Last time I came here, everything banked to the left, funnily enough. I was not impressed. But I do like this camera, it's got a very nice zoom on it. And Matt Smith 747 lining up, excellent. So we're going to get a 7.4, so hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll bank to the right, that'd be nice. And Robert says, don't go to Heathrow often, a good spot for 2-7 arrivals, found it is Avenue Park, or Avenue Park. So yep, he's going to be banking to the right, guys, look at that, the Queen of the Skies. Absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, love that. And again, as I said, as a photographer, would have been snapping away like a trooper there. And Leslie, I'm using the Canon XA11. And David Bone is at Hanworth Park. It's near, I think the name of the road, Shaftesbury Avenue. If you want to have a look on Google Maps, Shaftesbury Avenue, at the bottom of Shaftesbury Avenue. If that helps. And thanks, Robert. But you can see why some of the neighbours like the alternative runway situation. Looking on flight radar 24, there's not much else at the present time, but it doesn't take much to change. And again, I do apologise for the gaps. But that 7.4 was lovely, bank in there, absolutely gorgeous. But when Heathrow is busy, you could sit here, you get the departing aircraft, and where the tree line is at the back there, but behind the houses, you'll get the arriving aircraft going past in the distance. So if you've got a nice, decent pair of binoculars, you can see what aircraft are going into land. But I do appreciate the support, guys, really do. And don't forget, I am part of the Aviation Media Alliance, where you've got loads of other streamers on there. If you haven't already, go along, pop on and like the page. And don't forget, this is absolutely free of charge. Very nice tree in the distance. Okay, I'll move over. Let's do a bit of. So you got a man there. Spotter, houses, tree, more trees. What else have we got coming up, guys? We've got an A320 taxiing out. Pushing back another Virgin Dreamliner. And then another A320 Aer Lingus is pushing back. And Andrew, do I listen to the aircraft as well? I do have an airbound radio, but due to some laws, I do believe you can't record the stream. I can't record them on the stream, I do believe. If someone can enlighten me, I do believe that's law, but it might be a bit relaxed. But at the moment, I don't think you'll get to actually hear anything. Luke, when's the next plane out? It should be in the next few minutes. Thanks, Shirley, really appreciate it. Good morning, Fifi. And Leslie, is there not a Heathrow departure website yet? But if you go on Flight Radar 24, it gives you the departure times. They're estimated and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's what I thought. So you cannot retransmit. Thanks, Ian. The Latham 777's on taxi. I've spent many hours on here. I came up here one year and burnt to a crisp. No sun cream on, nothing. Well, apart from clothes, obviously. But absolutely burnt to well, my head was burning. But another problem with this place in the summer is the heat haze. Won't be suffering with that this morning. Frostbite. But as I explained, Luke, earlier on, there is a quiet period at Heathrow due to the corona. I went along the southern perimeter here earlier on, and there was quite a few aircraft parked up on the southern side, and you use Flight Radar as a feed contributor. I use Radar 360 as well, Leslie, but I'm not a contributor, so thank you very much for your services on supplying a feed. And we do have another spotter, another chap come along to join us. It is quite a popular location, definitely one on 09s. Ian's on the ball. Scandinavian A320 Neo on taxi. And Paul, thanks so much for the comment. Nice and calming on a Sunday morning. And happy Mother's Day to you all mums out there. And hope your husbands or sons are cooking you a lovely Sunday dinner today. I'm cooking my wife's steak later on. And GD back, nice to be back. Not driving buses at the moment because of the corona. Very quiet in the video, but Heathrow, never quiet for very long. Unfortunately, it is pretty quiet here. But yeah, I can imagine over in Holland how quiet it is over there. And Jim on YouTube, he's got a Virgin 747 parked up at Glasgow and at least 3 Virgin 340s at Prestwick. I think they're parking them wherever they can at the moment. And with EasyJet stopping flying on Tuesday, I do believe they're grounding all their flights on Tuesday. So Luton will be packed up with aircraft there. But Ian is passing on the information of what's next. But it was debatable to come here today to do some streaming. But I thought, well, as it's probably going to be one of my last times for a while, but if you're around on Tuesday, and I'm going to put a notification up tomorrow night if I'm going to be going out on Tuesday. I will be heading up towards Suffolk, but only if things are flying up there. They were flying last week, but I know they had a case of coronavirus on one of the bases up there, so that may stop their flying up there. But if they are still flying, I will be there Tuesday morning. Hopefully for some fast, loud action. Fifi, are they still flying out of Schiphol? I do believe there is a, just like Heathrow, there is a skeleton surface out of Schiphol at the moment. But I was hoping to visit Schiphol in the very near future. And I was heading off to Holland, funnily enough, on Monday night to an exercise in Holland up at Leeuwarden Air Force Base. But unfortunately that got cancelled, and there were going to be 50 military aircraft on this exercise. But unfortunately that's been cancelled due to the coronavirus. And that was going to be an absolutely amazing event for you guys. Yeah, Fifi, I know. When you come to Heathrow, you don't need to look at Flight Radar 24. You can just sit here and just enjoy it. But now you've got to sit here and take note on what's next and how long before the next one. So he's banking off to the left. So GD back, and not many, 5 of the 7 piers are closed now, and the KLM have skipped about 90% of the flights, and Friesen Flag has cancelled indeed. Yes, I was totally gutted about that. And also over here, the airshow world, RAF Fairford, Riyadh's been cancelled. Crosswind will be next, I'm sure. Yeovilton will be next, I'm sure. Duxford are missing a few. So yeah, unfortunately it's having a major effect, unfortunately. But I do appreciate you guys sitting there watching. but you do have time to go and get a cup of tea, biscuit. And GD Backer lives up in the north where the corona is a bigger problem than in the south. I did hear you had a bigger problem of the corona up north. But dreadful what's happening in Italy now, and Spain's following behind. And we have the Scandinavian. But like I said, I do really appreciate you guys sitting there watching and commenting. It's really nice. Thank you very much. And don't forget, this is absolutely free of charge. And if you're wondering why I've come to this location, it's to keep away from the population, basically. I don't know if I'd say that, but it is. And Joanne, on Monday evening, 7:30, stealth bombers came over Redditch and landed at RAF Fairford. They were two B-2 bombers that went into RAF Fairford. They've gone home now, back to Whiteman Air Force Base. There will be a video up later on of a departing B-2 bomber. They were there on exercise, but unfortunately they went home early due to the coronavirus. They were supposed to be here for another couple of weeks. And Whiteman B-2 bombers are stealth. They're like the flying wings. You'll see the video later on, and I may put a picture up as well. And Leslie, yes, the skies are a lot clearer without the pollution. Now, which way is he going to go? Is he going to go to the right or left? Banking to the right. Latin 777 off to Sao Paulo. Thanks, Jim. And Terry, yes, 8 degrees at Heathrow. It's freezing. My sister is up in Yorkshire near Whitby. Any cases up there? I'm not too sure on the stats, but I know it's obviously hitting London quite hard, because obviously the population down in London's a lot bigger, but I'm sure there's a few cases in and around the UK. Yes, Terry, it's I like coming out on cold days. Love it. And we've got a Dreamliner pushing back. And what else have we got coming up? 777 to Nairobi, taxiing out. And good morning, Bhavesh from Mumbai. Good morning. I bet it's more than 8 degrees in India. And I never thought I'd say so quiet. Deadly quiet. But as a truck driver, I drive around the M25 quite a lot, and actually go past Heathrow and not getting an arriving aircraft going over your head, or departing aircraft going over your head, is very eerie. And Terry, you're a courier driver. You're at work next week and out in all the weathers, yeah. I feel your pain. You're not one of them white van mans, are you, that cut me up all the time? Half a wing falling off or a bald front tyre. And don't get me started about indicating. But as you've just joined us, I do apologise about the quiet skies. As you can imagine, with the coronavirus, the skies are empty. But I hope you do understand. And when I get home, I'll be making the streams that I do. I'll cut them down or when they go on YouTube, I'll cut them down so you don't get this area here where you've got the 4, 5, 6 minutes of nothing. And Jim, Emirates was supposed to start the A380 Glasgow shortly. That's gone out the window. Yep, unfortunately. Unfortunately, yep. So what else have we got coming up for you guys? We have an American 777 pushing back, a British Airways 777, and also a British Airways Dreamliner. Looks like he's getting ready. Terry, you got a nice yellow van. Keeping an eye out then on M25. Ian is on top of the game here. So Cardiff have 6 777s, 3 747s and 1 787. When I went past Southern perimeter, I do believe I see 2 Virgin aircraft parked up by the Esso garage using the Southern taxiway. And thanks, Leslie. Up near Coningsbury. That is another place I was hoping to visit. IF Coningsby. Trying to think of the squadrons you used to have. I know you got 29 squadron. You used to have 3 squadron, 29 squadron. Was it 17 or 11 squadron up there? I'm not too sure if display practice is continuing up there, and if there's continuing normal flying activity due to the corona. Another place to stay is Tattershall Lakes, near there. And I just noticed they've taken the mound away. That was a brilliant spot, that was. So yes, I do military aircraft as well as civilian. So if any kind of pictures you'd like, give us a shout, give me a message. I'm sure I can find some out. I know Cornish Nige asked for some Flyby stuff. I sent him a couple. There was a display practice on Friday. Okay, that's cool. So I should be heading off to Suffolk on Tuesday, but because obviously they've had a case of corona in one of the bases, if they're now on lockdown, you never know, I might be heading off to Lincolnshire. Now that could be fun. Good morning, Keith. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Now, have we got anything lining up for you guys? Yep, so we've got an American 777 next, followed by a British Airways 777. An A380, sorry, is coming down the runway now. Air France, that should be now, and then followed by the 777. Hopefully you won't be too high up, this Airbus. So if I am about, Leslie, it might be Tuesday that I might be popping up your way if they're not flying in Suffolk. Oh, the Air France went via Rogue. Okay, so he could have been anywhere. It's funny how the Flight Radar 24 is not 100% accurate all the time. But you have different radars out there. You've got 360, FREDAR, ADS-B, and you also got Flight Radar 24 and a couple of others. I use 360 radar, 360 for my military stuff, and ADS-B for military, and then I use Flight Radar 24 for my civilian stuff. Oh, he's high up. So the Air France was landing on 09 right. Okay, thanks for that. So after this we should have a couple of heavies. So next should be an American. And if you haven't already, go along to Aviation Media Alliance. That's where you'll find our streamers there. And don't forget, it's absolutely free of charge, guys. And Jim is on the ball, just as well as Ian. American 777 is off Miami, and then the Nairobi BA 777. And Leslie, lots of QRA activity over the last couple of weeks. Yeah, because you've got the nice little triangle there. You've got Cromwell Aircraft. And Abby's on her way back. You've got the Cromwell training area, Waddington with the AWACS, and then you've got Coningsby with the fighter town. And there we go. When I go to Coningsby, I will take the family, and they go to Spalding shopping into the Springfield Centre. Hi Abs.
Hi.
You alright?
Yeah, I had a nap.
You had a nap?
Yeah.
She had a nap. You're raring to go now, are you?
Huh?
You're raring to go now? Food time, is it?
I don't know. What time is it?
What time is it? It's now 10:30. It must be what, lunchtime? Breakfast?
No, it's 12.
12?
12 is when it's done.
You're not hungry yet then?
Oh, yeah.
Are you hungry now?
Yeah.
Oh, there's some food down there. Help yourself. There you go. Sorted.
I ate the Pringles.
You've eaten the Pringles? Wow.
Can't last them.
I know. Once you pop them. That's it, once you pop them. No, I'm fine, thanks.
Yeah, this is
Oh, thanks, okay. And at the moment, there is 4 spotters, including myself.
I don't want to look at the
Hey?
Oh, I've got it.
So I really do appreciate you guys watching on a nice Sunday morning. Ian says, is there any other crisps available?
No,
No. They are, no. What are we eating now?
yogurt.
Yogurt. Other crisps are available. Yes, I like Walkers myself. Walkers are nice.
I like Pringles.
You like Pringles?
Sour cream and onion.
Sorry?
Sour cream and onion.
Sour cream and onion. Okay. Munster Munch, they're nice.
What are
Mmm.
they? Oh yeah, them shaped ones.
Matt's given your Facebook page a nice big plug.
Thank you.
There you go. Mario. Good morning. Happy Sunday to you. And it's a cold Sunday morning at that, isn't it, Abs?
Yeah.
Cold, isn't it?
That's why I went in the car.
That's why you went to the car.
I've got my coat on now.
You got your coat on now?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was great how you walked over there with my coat on and came back with my coat on and your coat was still in the car. And Ian, 2 BA Airbuses are on the move.
I know where Airbus is.
You know where Airbus is? Where's Airbus?
It's a bus.
Hey?
Is it a bus?
It's a bus, yeah.
I thought so.
Hopefully he's going to bank to the right. Saying that. Oh, is he? No, come on. Yep.
All done.
Nice overhead there as well.
I suspect this is for you.
Oh, thanks.
I don't like them.
Yeah, they're the wrong kind of buses there, Jim. And Matt says no problems, abs.
What?
For giving your Facebook page a plug.
Okay.
Okay. So looking on the radar now, we do have a couple of buses out.
What are buses?
Buses, red things, and then we do have,
They're in London.
yeah, and then we do coming up. We do have the A350
They're
from
big.
Finnair.
Aren't they, Daddy? Are they big, you think?
Also coming up, we have the Dreamliner. So we do have some bits and pieces moving now. But a very eerie, quiet Heathrow. So the Finnair is taxiing out. We have a Delta 76 taxiing out. Dreamliner. So there are a couple of bits taxiing out. Abby, Shirley has just texted saying, tell Abby her knitted Apache is coming on very well.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And GD back out, I drive buses, mostly Mercedes.
Oh, I like Mercedes.
You like Mercedes? Oh, she likes Mercedes. Oh. You like Mercedes, dear?
Yeah.
Got a big smile on her face now, Shirley. She's happy. And I do really appreciate the support. Thank you very much. There's many other streamers out there. I hit double figures when it comes to streaming now. And Jim has already liked your page, but he promises he won't be as cheeky as he normally is. Cheeky.
What does it mean?
Eh? Be naughty.
You're naughty. What did she say?
Hi Clive. Hi Cal. And Jane is, I am a knitting ace the pilot.
What pilot are you?
Jane likes knitting. She loves knitting, I've seen her stuff.
I like knitting.
You like knitting. Hi Clive. I can't knit for toffee.
I can't sew, but
You can't sew,
I can knit them.
but you can knit.
But they're like the same thing, really.
They like your camo gear, by the way.
Oh, thank you. These are new joggers.
New joggers. You look the part, don't you? Eh?
I haven't worn them yet.
Oh. It's very quiet here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not like a Heathrow Reno, is it?
Nope.
No.
They always come 90 seconds.
Good morning, Robin.
2 minutes.
And again, explaining, yes, we're on a field because we're keeping away from the population due to the coronavirus. Being a key worker, it's a good idea to keep away from people. No disrespect to people. But I thought I'd come here because this is probably going to be one of the last streams I do civilian-wise for a while. Hoping Tuesday will be another event that I go streaming, will either be Suffolk or Lincolnshire.
What day?
And oh, thanks for the hugs there, Abs. Thanks very much, mate. And Tom, yeah, quiet more than normal. Yeah, it's eerie. It's that quiet, unfortunately.
You can't hear anything if
No.
you talking.
Hi, Alex, and thanks so much, Terry. Really appreciate that. Thanks for the comments. They are really nice. Thank you very much. And I know there's not many of you watching, but if you are watching, it's really appreciated. Thanks very much. Hope you are enjoying your Sunday morning. And if you are just joined us and you're a mum, happy Mother's Day. I'll be going to see my mum later through the window. Just give her some sign languages, she'll be fine.
Hello.
Yeah, Jim, there is something about some pesky virus. I've got no idea what we're on about.
Later I'm showing you how I play football.
So what have we got lined up? Taxiing out now, we have a A350 from Finnair,
What's this?
a Delta 76, looks like the One World A320 Iberian, and also
What's a Finnin?
the Malaysian A350 is pushing back, Dreamliner for British Airways, and also another Dreamliner British Airways. So we have some bits coming up.
What's a Finnin?
So we do have some bits coming up.
What's a Finnin?
A what?
A Finnin.
A Finnair.
Yeah.
It's an airline, Finnair. Can you do the Red Arrows one day? Up at Scampton. What a place to go, Scampton.
I love red arrows.
I know you do.
I used to like the tornadoes. They were my favourite.
And Tom Tanner, American 777 in 5 minutes. That's good. And GD Backer just received government warning my cell phone to stay home if sick and keep 1.5 metres distance from other people. More rules given by the government. Rules even, sorry. Yep, it's going to be getting tighter here, I do believe. Give it a few more days, week.
Yeah.
Things will get tighter here in the UK. We're not allowed bars and clubs and restaurants now.
I like going clubbing.
And Mario, we are on a place called Feltham Park, about a mile east of the airfield. So the aircraft come round and bank.
Still cold.
They either bank to the right of me, where I am, or they bank where the tree is, they bank to the left of that, and they go over central London. But we are at a very, 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 very quiet Heathrow Airport.
True.
And this is probably one of the busiest airports out of the lot.
True.
But military at the moment seem to be flying normal hours.
Good. I like it. Is the Apache still flying?
Is the Apache still flying? I do believe so. You alright? Good.
Still cold.
Still cold.
Not had 3 coats on though.
And then Jim's put use domestos on it. Kills 99% of the germs. Dead. Apparently so.
We got some at home.
We have. and we used some wipes before we started this morning, keeping ourselves healthy and clean, and that's the reason why we came to this location.
And I'm not touching anything.
And Paul, keep 1.5 metres away from the missus. What a result. What we've got to do is let her go shopping, lock the doors and windows, double lock, and let her outside. Just leave her there. Or better still, put a tent out in the garden,
Leave her.
and then when she comes home, say you've just moved out. Or sorry, she's just moved out. Into the tent. I
And
hope
stay
your
in my
mum's
bed.
not listening.
And I stay in my bed.
You stay in your bed.
Just watching the fun outside. Hopefully mum's not listening.
Yeah. So what have we got coming up now? So we do have just turning onto the threshold now. We do have the Finnair. So we have the Finnair A350. Oh, look at that sneaky Delta. Delta's just sneakily jumped in front of him. So we have the Delta first now. The Delta 76, followed by the A350, and then we do look like we have an A320 Iberian and an A321 British Airways,
Isn't the Delta really big?
and then the Malaysian A350 is taxiing up, and we have also the Aeroflot 777 just pushed back. So we do have a few bits coming up.
Isn't the Delta really big?
Sorry?
Isn't the Delta really big?
Delta
Yeah.
is coming up any second now.
Is it big?
It's biggish. I bought a shed for her, but she refuses to sleep in it.
Who?
Not me, Paul, his wife.
Well, we do have a shed. Just saying. I bet Emery's still asleep. What time
How
is it?
eerie is this? How quiet it is.
Daddy, what time is it?
Time is it? It's now 20 to 11.
She'll be still be asleep.
So what we're going to do, we're going to wait for the Vietnam to go up, and then we're going to say goodbye to everybody.
I
Here's your
don't
Delta.
I don't want to say goodbye.
You don't want to say goodbye.
No. I want to keep talking.
He's going to flick to the left. There goes your Delta.
Has a bird ever flew into an airplane?
Sorry?
Has a bird ever
Bird. Yep, bird. They're called bird strikes.
So what happens if they do fall into a in a plane?
Goes into the engine, gets sucked into the engine, makes a mess of the engine. On takeoff, they have to come back into land.
Have they ever crashed before?
There's been a few crashes with bird strikes, yes, unfortunately. I do
seen
believe
one
we
in
have another one rolling. I can hear it.
I've seen one in Spain before.
Ah. Jim, rush hour, 3 aircraft gone over an airshare. Yeah, Paul, you're getting me into trouble. Good morning, Paul Armstrong. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, the Nagus 747 goes up at about 1:30. I was hoping for another 747. No, I was going to stay here. I was going to stay here till the Thai A380. That's when I was going to stay here
But
till.
we have to go to the horses.
Yeah, we're going to go to the horses.
And then go to them.
Yeah, thanks, Stu. You were going to meet me here today. Thanks, Stu. Just remember that one. Well, he's up. Quick, look at that.
Wow. He's high.
He is. He's going off to the left. Yep. And back round.
Can we still talk to Grandad though?
Yep.
Good.
And Paul Armstrong standing in curries.
Helicopter.
Yep. Paul Armstrong standing in curries buying a new laptop while watching this. That's fantastic.
Eating curries.
Hey?
He's eating curry.
He's in curries. Not eating curry.
Oh. That's a bit curry. Okay, what's that helicopter?
That's a little Robinson. Yeah, we were going to stay here till the Thai A380.
What's the 388?
Airbus.
So it's a bus.
Yeah, Airbus.
So it's an airplane.
Airplane, yeah.
So it's a.
So if you guys want to stay around, just checking battery life. We've got plenty of battery.
I'm showing my football skills.
I think the Thai goes up about 12. I'm not too sure. May have about enough battery life. Not 100% sure what time it goes up. If anybody's there can tell me what time the Thai A380 is due to go up, I'd appreciate that. And don't forget, we're also on YouTube. If you haven't already, I appreciate if you can go along and subscribe onto YouTube. Be greatly appreciated.
Daddy, is all military stuff still flying?
At the moment, I do believe military stuff's still flying. And saying hi to Johnny Haylock. Good morning, John. And Ian, I'm here all day, well, all week, as I am in isolation.
What's that mean?
Means he might have symptoms for the corona. I'm hoping to get symptoms later for the Heineken.
Then he can't be near us.
The Thai is out at 11:50. Let's have a look at that. So that is, we'll make that. Morning, John. Hope you're keeping well, my friend.
I'm keeping well.
Paul, can you make plane noises, please, Darren?
I do.
There you go. There's a plane noise. So what we'll do, we'll make it the deal. The Thai A380 will be the last aircraft we do.
Okay.
Okay. Right, there you go.
I don't really care what aircraft.
So Ian, hope you're not. Have you got the symptoms? I hope you haven't got the corona. Well, I said, hopefully I'm going to get some of the Heineken virus in me a bit later.
What's that?
Heineken, it's an alcoholic beverage.
Alcohol?
Alcoholic beverage, yes.
You do want alcohol?
It makes you feel fantastic, but if you drink too much of it, you get a headache in the morning. Isn't that right, Ken?
I want to try it.
You want to try it? Oh, you like beer, don't you?
We went to a party and you drank Corona.
I didn't. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I drank some Corona. Cracking. That morning I woke up with a Corona headache. That's an idea, Joan, sorry. You could cut some cardboard planes out and run across the screen. I'll do that next time.
We don't have any cardboard.
We have got some cardboard at home. What we could do? Yeah, that's an idea. When we go home today, we could paint them. Come up here. We'll have a silver one, a red one, a blue one, and you could run backwards and forwards the screen. How's that sound? Yeah. Here we go. Another one. Look at this, eh? Look at that. Abby's happy for doing that. We're going to do some cardboard airplanes when we get home, guys. Now the spotters up here won't take pictures of the small ones because they're not really interested for them.
Daddy, is there a toilet here?
No.
See ya.
Bye. Cheers, John. You take care, mate. Take after yourself. And Janet, you'll watch that. Yeah. Little Abby's off again. And Ian, nothing yet. It's day 2. I was working with a chap who reported some symptoms, so better be safe than sorry. Yep. Best being safe than sorry. So what else have we got lined up? Good to have the Malaysian A350 now, and then the Iberian, followed by an A320, followed by 777, and then another 777. A few rogue aircraft popping up on the old screen. And Jane, have you a link or name of Abby's page? Yep, it's Army Air Corps Apache by Abby. Dedicated to the Army Air Corps Apache. Not just the display team, but the whole team and the whole the Wattersham, the Middle Wallop guys. She does her videos. She goes out to Salisbury playing with me, gets pictures. Since the year dot, she's wanted to be an Apache pilot. She's carried on and on and on, and to this day she still wants to be an Apache pilot. A Malaysian. Come on, bank here. Come on. There you go. very nice. Very nice indeed. Very good, Jim. I like that. That is very true. Yep, it is Army Air Corps Apache by Abby. Getting another one rolling. Aeroflot. You're more than welcome. Thank you, Jane. She'll appreciate that. You got another follower. You'll have more than me soon, Abs. Oh, the Singapore 747 cargo has just popped up on screen. That'd be nice.
We've got an orange for you.
No thanks, mate. It's alright.
Does horses like oranges?
Do horses like oranges?
Yeah.
I don't know. No idea.
We can try.
So yeah, we have a Singapore 747 cargo just popped up on the screen, on the radar.
One can have an orange and one can have an apple.
Okay. And afterwards we're going to go and feed horses after this.
I like horses.
You like horses. Ian has just liked your page.
Thank you.
And I do believe Jane is going to go and like your page.
Thank you.
Another one up. One World Iberia. That is a good question. Let's discuss. Do horses like oranges? And GD Backer, if you could repeat the page, I will give it. Go on. What's your page called?
Army Air Corps Apache by Abby.
There we go. And Gail has asked again, what is your page called? Slowly.
Army Air Corps by Abby.
Army Air Corps Apache
By Abby.
by Abby. There you go.
I thought I missed something else.
Blimey. Jim, I think you're right. She's going to get more likes than me.
Jeez.
Pick up.
No, not even right
I know that. Throw it away.
now. Bigger animals.
And if you haven't already, if you're in the like-in mode, please go along and do like or subscribe to my YouTube channel.
And mine.
It's Aviation in Action.
I don't know how to say it.
Thanks, Stuart. Yeah, it's giving a little plug there. I'm Air Corps Apache by Abby.
Thank you. I don't know how to say it. Alien in Action.
So I'm still trying to reach the 1,000 mark on the YouTube, guys. And I'm about 150 short at the moment, I think. If you could go along and like or subscribe to the YouTube channel, if you're really in a liking manner, please do go along. And also, if you're still in a liking manner, go along to the Aviation Media Alliance and give that a like as well. It'd be really appreciated.
I don't know how to say aviation.
And Leslie is watching via YouTube on TV.
Do I?
And Paul says, as long as you don't start charging. Are you going to start charging?
Never.
Never. Never. There you go, guys. Never.
Never
And like
in a
me,
million
absolutely free.
Never in a million.
Never in a million
meatballs.
years.
I don't know how to say avian in action.
You don't know how to say what?
Avian in action.
Avian in action, she calls it. So we should have a 777 on the runway now. And it looks like the Singapore cargo is pushed back.
Did he? What's
So it's like you might get a Singapore cargo 74.
What's gonna be our last aircraft?
It'd probably be the Thai A380.
Okay. How long till that comes?
I think 50 minutes.
Okay.
Hopefully he's going to bank to the right. There you go. Nice bank there. Very nice bank. Pan of background. That was very nice.
When you're on Facebook or YouTube, do you charge?
Ian, let's turn around. So you've got 398 followers on your Facebook page now.
Oh yay!
Nearly 400.
Yay! Yesterday you said that I had 400.
Not far off, is it? It's only 2 away.
Oh yeah. Did it? Do you charge people when you're on Facebook or YouTube?
Sorry?
Do you charge people when
Do
you're
I
on-
charge? What do you think?
Yeah.
No. No. We don't charge, do we?
No.
No.
That's just rude.
Just rude.
Are you charging it?
I'm charging my batteries up, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So yep, so we're charging the batteries up now. There we go. So when we charge the batteries up, it gives us enough life for what?
For live stream.
For live stream, and that's it. So the battery's on,
And we've got 15 minutes left.
so that will get us
50 minutes.
some more time for the A380, yeah? The Thai A380. Oh, we're charging, look at that. Hear me. Mark has just joined Abby.
Hello.
And Joan has put, so refreshing not to have you. Something for money every 2 minutes. Wow, Abby, you've just hit the 400 like on your page.
You say when I hit 400 you'll get me a beer.
Oh, you didn't hear that, did you guys? That's classed as child abuse, I think. Nothing like getting me into trouble.
We This is true
I think
fact.
Abby is on 400 plus. Yep.
But it's a true fact.
Hey?
It's a true fact, you did say that.
I did say if you reach 400, I'll get you a beer.
But no bars are open.
No, boss. Yes, get in there.
No,
She's
but we've got some at home.
so quick, this child, I'm telling you, so quick. And Jane has put, well done, everyone, for Abby.
Yay!
Yeah, but it means that tonight she's going to have to drink a Heineken. Fantastic. Oh dear, that's funny. She's got me majorly in trouble with Mum now. If I do drop offline, guys, it's not my fault. Blame my daughter. No, don't. No, Paul. We're not encouraging that. And Matt's put. Look what Matt's just put up on there. Look. Cheers, Abby, with a couple of pint signs. Dear me.
Aeroplane. Airplane.
You guys, honestly, brilliant. Love it. I absolutely love it. And this is what it's all about. This keeps me going, guys. The fun while streaming aircraft. And I think Abby will be a new addition to my streams, quite regular for entertainment purposes. But if anyone lives in the Lincolnshire or the Suffolk area, keep an eye out tomorrow. I will put in a post up to where I'm going to be going on Tuesday. I may be heading to Suffolk or Lincolnshire, depends which ones are still flying.
What happened to your finger?
I cut it.
Naughty Daddy.
Yeah, Matt.
We put
Rosalind says, does alcohol kill the virus?
no.
No. Baggy, she's fast. She's going to be 25 very soon. Yep. Thanks, Jim. I'm in the shed tonight. I'm glad I read that quite quick there. When you put shed, I could have put something else.
My
So.
mum said that 9.
Cheers, Rich. Really appreciate that. Hope you're well, Richard Byron. Hope you're okay.
Mummy said 9 going on 19.
9 going on 19. Yeah, now I'm all at 25. And Clive, yep, I'm hoping to visit Suffolk or Lincolnshire, depends on whichever one's flying. I do believe that Suffolk, unfortunately, I know Milton Hill had a case of virus there, so I'm not too sure if they're going to be on lockdown. And if they are, then I may head up to Lincolnshire instead.
What's Lincolnshire?
RAF Coningsby, where the typhoons are.
I like typhoons. They're aircraft.
And it looks like we are going to get a cargo 74 very shortly.
What's that? An airplane?
Yep,
Everything's an aeroplane.
it is. Clive says, Abby, tell your dad to go to Lakenheath on Tuesday.
Okay. Go to Lakenheath on
Okay,
Tuesday.
so Clive, they may not be flying, unfortunately, because the virus has affected one of the bases. But I will keep you posted tomorrow on where I'm going to be going. Hopefully, it will be Lakenheath. I'm hoping to go to Lakenheath. United, very nice bank in there. nice.
The other day,
My favourite moment is Dreamliner.
the other day we had a McDonald's.
Yeah.
Did Mummy tell you?
And Judy Becker liked the YouTube channel of Aviation Action and also Abby's Facebook page.
You got something
And Abby will be running her own show soon.
here. What's that?
Your own show.
Oh. About Apaches. It's all about an Apaches.
If she had her way, she'd be in control of the camera right now. Rosalind, got to go and have Mother's Day, and we have birthday in the house. Have a lovely day, Ken and Abby. This is Darren. Thanks, Rosalind. And catch the video later. Take care. Thanks so much, Rosalind. Ken is the better looking one. I'm Darren, but thanks very much. And Stuart's put, it's the Abby and Darren show.
Daddy doesn't have any hair.
Any what? Oh yeah, I don't have any hair. That's right. Rosalind, have a fantastic day. Happy Mother's Day to you, and I hope you have a good meal or whatever you're doing.
What are we doing?
And don't forget, we're also on YouTube. If you haven't gone along and subscribed, please do. Really appreciate it.
Are we
We're
doing
on
anything
YouTube
for
on
Mummy?
Aviation in Action. It'd be really appreciated.
Are we doing anything for Mummy?
Are we doing anything for Mummy? Yeah, we're here. That's what we're doing for Mum, keeping out of her way. No, we're going to cook her dinner later.
Okay. What are we having?
We're having steak.
Ooh.
Ugh. Just discovered your channel, Michael G. Kelly. Just discovered your channel, Darren. And hi, Abby from Ireland.
I like Ireland. My granny's from Ireland.
That's right. From what part of Ireland, do you know? Northern Ireland.
Yeah, and
Belfast?
Belfast.
Belfast, that's it. Thank you very much, Michael. It's really appreciated. And I do apologise about the lack of aircraft. As you can imagine, the virus has made a lot of aviation non-flying now. But hopefully, you're enjoying the entertainment that is going along with the aircraft when they do come along. Coming up should be the Cargo 747 for Singapore next. And Gal put lots of Apache pics on for her. I like the rear. Hope you like them. So Gail's put lots of pictures up on your page for you.
Okay, I'll look at them later.
She'll look at them later. She'll probably like them later. And Jane has got chicken dinner for me.
I like chicken dinner. I want to go to his.
You like chicken dinner?
I want to go to his.
You want to go what?
I want to go to his house to have that.
Who? Who? Where? Chicken. You like chicken?
Dinner.
She likes chicken pie.
Yeah.
Darren Graham, Singapore Cargo next. Fantastic. And do check out the Aviation and Media Alliance. And Mario, who is the girl you hear about? Abby, that's my daughter. She's 9.
I'm beautiful.
She says she's beautiful. She wants to be an Apache pilot when she's older. I do have another one, Emily. She's at home with Mummy.
She's like a bit cold.
And Darren Graham, the Singapore needs to grow right for you. Fingers crossed. I'd like it to go right as well. And Michael puts his in Northern Ireland. Great to see the aircraft from this angle and banking. Yes, I'm only here this angle because of the coronavirus and keeping out of the population. I know this spot very well, being an ex-photographer. I come here to get the pictures when they're banking, and I thought coming here would actually protect me away from... Oh, I'll keep quiet. Singapore's up. Here he comes. Look at that. Please turn right. And he's banking right. Very nice indeed. Panning back round. Queen of the Sky, beautiful. That was Queen of the Sky. That was.
I didn't see a queen on it.
You didn't see a queen on it? No, you won't see a queen on it, but that's a 740. Oh. American. She didn't see a queen on it. Bless her. Clive is off. Take care, Clive. Thanks very much. And GD Backer says you're the Queen of the Sky on the ground.
Yeah.
No one? Delta?
Who's seen one of these?
This is the old Heathrow. It's banking as well. So when Heathrow's full speed again, this location is fantastic for banking.
I'm here.
And I do believe some of these aircraft are the repatriation aircraft. They're ghost aircraft flying out empty or something, Leslie. Do you believe so?
Ghosts. Do you like ghosts?
And now the Singapore A380s taxiing out.
Ooh, I like the
And then we have a British Airways 747 pushing back. Oh yeah. And don't forget to jump along the onto the YouTube channel, would be really appreciated. And how are we doing for time? We're doing all right?
I don't know. I lost count.
The 747 Singapore Airlines was beautiful, but waiting for, of course, the A380. And GD Backer says hi, I can see you waving.
Where?
He's on there, but he could see you a minute ago waving. Just say hi.
Hi.
Very good, Paul. I won't read that one out, but I'll just giggle. Darren, did you get it? Did you get it over your place? Yeah, Singapore cargo, very nice.
Do you have a runny nose?
Yeah. It's cold.
I don't have a runny nose.
I know, but I've got a bigger nose than you.
A much bigger nose.
Thanks. We had a 747 at Birmingham Airport last week from Baggy.
What's a baggy?
That's his name. And Michael from Northern Ireland. Belfast. Her granny was from a place called Carrickfergus, I do believe, if I remember rightly. That's anywhere near you, Michael? And I was hoping to head out to Ireland in the very near future, but obviously that's on hold now. I was going to go and do some streaming in Belfast City and also Dublin, but at the present time, unfortunately, that's on hold now. Obviously, we know the reason why.
Teddy,
hello.
how long until I hit 1,000?
1,000? I've got no idea, mate. Might be a while yet. But like I said earlier, I really appreciate you guys watching the stream
And liking my page.
and liking Abby's page, and also subscribing onto our YouTube channel, Aviation in Action. Aviation in Action. So, for you guys that are wondering, am I the only person here? It's getting populated now. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I'm not
6,
the only lady
6
here.
streamers.
I'm not the only lady here.
Not streamers, sorry, photographers. No, you're not the only lady here. There's another lady there with a camera.
Yeah.
So we're the only streamers, but there are other photographers here.
We're only live streamers.
Not many people actually use this location. And Clive Robinson, Ramstein is closing down due to the coronavirus. And Matt Smith says, thanks Daz and Abby, even though it's been quiet, it's been really fun. Yeah, it's been fun, yeah, it's been good. Thanks very much. And check the field to your right. The field to the left, Stu. Yeah, I've got people in the field. Quite a few photographers now. And then Stu's put his beer time. And Paul Ashley, thanks mate, can't wait till next stream. Cheers Paul, thanks very much. And Ian's put BA 777's on its move.
Big one.
That's another big one, yeah, Abs.
Because triple means big.
And then we've got an A380 on its way.
I love Sundays.
You like Sundays? I like every day of the week as long as I haven't got to work. A380 is on its way. Here it comes.
Big.
Hope that was nice, guys. Hope you like that one.
When that aircraft came, it felt.
Cheers, Stu. Take care, mate. Have a good day.
Have a nice Sunday.
Have a nice Sunday.
Daddy, instead of steak, you should have made a roast dinner. I like roast dinner.
BA 777 is on the move. And Jonas put, could you be on every day while we're on lockdown, please? If I could, I would.
What is
I'm off work now till Wednesday, back on Thursday.
What does that mean? What does that
Lockdown is when the country's locked down because of the corona.
Oh.
And Gal's
But
put, awesome, thanks so much, Darren and Abby.
But Corona is a drink.
Corona is a drink.
So how is it locked down of Corona?
Why is it locked down? Because people are drinking too much Corona.
Naughty. You
Ian, how does Abby feel about being one of the few kids going back to school tomorrow?
sad.
Sad. I think there's about 30 in the whole of her school.
No,
With
35.
35
In year 4.
in your year 4. How many in the whole school going back? Not many, is there?
No.
No. I like that, Corona. Brilliant, love it. Emirates A380s on the way.
I like 380.
And Leslie's put, Darren and Abby, thank you for the stream.
That's alright.
I could do a stream tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday, but I think you'd be bored. So
I think I would be
yeah,
bored
yeah.
with you not there.
yeah, so Tuesday I'm hoping to go to Suffolk or Lincolnshire, depending on which one's flying, and you can work out what I'll be streaming then. But tonight coming up, hopefully I'll be posting up a video of the B2 bomber that was deployed at RAF Fairford.
Daddy, are we not going to the air tattoo?
No, that's been cancelled.
Oh, I like
That'll
the-
be up tonight, hopefully, that video.
I like seeing the Apache pilots there.
I know. And also I'll be posting up an A380 picture going through the moon as requested.
I have a picture.
It will be like a private school, Ian. Yes, very much so. The GD backer says, thanks Darren and Abby.
That's right.
He's from the same place where Anthony's from.
Holland.
That's correct.
We go to Holland.
Quite a lot, don't we?
JRV.
And Jonas put, not as boring as sat in a house for 12 weeks. Yeah, I can imagine.
That would just be. Well, you're not doing that. You're going to work. At least you get to do something else.
Corona used to be pop when I was young, from Janet.
What? What's that?
Corona used to be pop when I was young.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Pop music.
Janet might be able to elaborate what it actually means. But this is the lull again. I do apologise, guys, if you only just joined us on why we're just looking at some houses. Unfortunately, with the virus, Heathrow has gone down to a minimal amount of flights. Still have a few going up, but there is a gap because they're trying to keep to their scheduled timings. There's a gap where a lot of flights have been cancelled.
Does it? Why? Who would want to fly anywhere now?
Well, still people, and some of the flights are actually going out empty.
Why?
Leslie's put it was a fizzy drink.
Oh, I thought
It was a fizzy pop.
I like fizzy pop drinks.
For my age, see, that's what it is. I'm only a young boy.
No, you're not. You're 45.
Oh, great.
I'm a young girl. I'm 9.
And Jim, I remember Corona lemonade in the 70s. So you're all showing your age now. You're a lot older than me.
Was he born in the 90s?
No, I wasn't born in the 90s. No.
Well, where was he born?
I was born in 1975.
Oh. So 1970.
It's 1975.
I was 2010. Or 11. I think it's 11 or 10.
Thanks, Joan. Yep, I'll be putting a video up of the stealth bomber departing Fairford.
What's the stealth one?
Stealth bomber, the B2 stealth bomber. It was deployed at Fairford. It should have been going back in a couple of weeks, but because of the virus, they ended their deployment early and went back to Whiteman Air Force Base.
Oh.
They went back on Friday, all 3 of them. I was hoping to go down to stream them for you or video them for you, but
it got cancelled.
they went home early. But I managed to get a video. Ian, they used to bring it round in a van like the milk. Blimey. You guys are showing your age. So,
My granny is old.
let's have a look at what is next. Just landing. You have an Etihad landing on 09 right at the moment.
I can't see anything.
And just taking off is... No, that's... Okay, that's just... No, that's not right. This is all over the place.
It's gone cuckoo.
747 taxiing out. 777 taxiing out. Another 777 taxiing out. Ooh, Dreamliner. So you have some heavy stuff taxiing out now.
How much does a 777 weigh?
How much does a 777 weigh? A lot.
I bet.
A lot of tons. So Leslie's put, I was born in 1948.
Near Daddy then.
Not Grandad. Not me. I was born in 1975. Leslie was born in 1948. So Grandad was born in 1946. And I think Grandad is 74, I think.
You don't even know your dad's age.
And Janet remembers an ice cream man coming around on a bike.
I see that at the seaside when I'm at Granny's.
There you go.
So it's still around now. He's like, ice popped.
I bet Leslie and Janet can give us some stories
About the olden days.
about the olden days, yeah.
When they were really, they didn't like people seeing them at the beach, so they got in the horse and cart to get changed into their bikinis.
Yeah, there we go. Get into the horse and carts to get changed. Or the wooden huts
In their swimming costume.
in the swimming costume.
They didn't have bikinis.
It didn't have bikinis, they had like all-in-one suits, didn't they?
Yeah.
With hats on. Yeah.
They did have
She knows all her stuff, you know. She knows.
I do history at school.
She does history at school still. Yeah, she's there, you know. Oh, here we go. One up.
He's high.
I never thought I'd be glad to see an Airbus as much as that. Look at that. Can't believe the skies are so quiet. It is scary how quiet the skies really are.
Is the you know that book?
And Matt's put wise beyond her year, mate. She's certainly excelling at school.
You know that I forgot.
She's got it there. Yep, she's quite intelligent, this one.
My favourite subject is maths.
Your favourite subject, her favourite subject, guys, did you hear that, is maths. Maths of all things. Mine was going home. Oh dear. And Leslie, the Winkle man, used to come round on Sunday on his tricycle selling shellfish.
Ooh.
Oh, so her favourite subject is maths, and mine is going home after school. I couldn't wait.
Did you like it when it was someone's birthday and they hang out?
GD back up. KLM is landing now, and then the A320 is next, and also a 777.
Did you?
And Ian loved maths too.
Ooh. Did you like when it's the end of the day and it was someone's birthday?
Yeah. And Leslie's was geography. And Andrew Strain, happy Mother's Day to all mothers and grannies. Yes. And great grannies.
And great grannies.
That's right. I was alright at geography. It wasn't bad.
I
was
like
okay
art.
at food tech. Food tech was good. I was
don't
alright.
like art.
You don't like art?
I'm bad at it.
Bad at art.
I like history. It's interesting.
She likes history.
It's interesting.
It's interesting. And Andy Joy, my kids used to cry if they couldn't go to school.
I like school.
You like school, yeah.
My sister doesn't know.
She cries if I go to Salisbury Plain and see her at Apache, and she doesn't.
True fact.
Maths, Abby will need that if she wants to become a pilot. Yeah.
True.
Maths and science, I do believe. Maths and...
We don't do science.
Don't do science.
We're probably will in year 5 though.
Ah, okay. But yeah, she's all clued up.
I'm good at food tech as well.
So we have a 7-4
But then
taxiing out, 777, a Dreamliner, followed by, no, it just landed, Sri Lankan A330, just pinged up.
There's a bit of your tissue in your nose.
Thanks. And then the Thai A380 is just pushing back now. So after the Thai A380, guys, I think we were calling it a day. And I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I do apologise, it's been a bit quiet, but I hope you understand the reason why.
Daddy, I like food tech, but if I make something, I won't eat it.
Okay.
I don't know why. It just doesn't look good when I make it.
And if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate if you go along to my YouTube channel and subscribe. I'm trying to hit the 1,000 mark. I'm only 100 or so away. I'd really appreciate it if you could. And if you haven't spread the word, please do spread the word about my channel, Aviation in Action. It's all free of charge. I do military as well as civilian stuff, and it'd be really appreciated if you could. It's only my 10th stream, and I hope to do lots and lots more in the future, obviously not now because there's nothing to stream. But hopefully, yes, in the future when things improve, I'll be out a lot more, bringing you streams from different locations. And don't forget also, go along and like the my mind's gone blank there, the Facebook page of Aviation Media Alliance. It'd really be appreciated as we get all other streamers along there. And also Abby's asking for another plug, which is Army Air Corps by Abby. Army Air Corps Apache, sorry, by Abby. There you go. And Mark, you is all the best. Thanks for doing this. Have a great day and stay safe. Yourself, everyone, whoever's out there, do stay safe. Do go by what the government have told you to do. I am one of the critical key workers that the government has said. Being a truck driver, I do deliver food shopping, so I'm one of these, and this is why I'm in this location, to keep safe and away from the population. Do keep safe, do keep clean. You do not need, I promise you this, spread the word, spread this little clip. As a truck driver delivering shopping, you do not need to stockpile and panic buy. There is loads and loads of warehouses full of stock. The biggest problem is there's not enough people in the shops putting the food quick enough onto the shelves. That is the problem. It's not where the warehouses are full of food. They are full of toilet roll and everything else that you need. It's just getting it from inside the shop onto the shop floor. That is the biggest problem. So please, 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 do not panic. And tell everybody that. Do not panic. And just wash your hands. Anyway, that's my little rundown. I've done that little rundown for you. We'll carry on with the aviation stuff.
When I woke up this morning, I washed my hands because I sucked my finger.
And then Mario's put, how old is Abby? She is 9. Coming on 25.
9 and 3 months.
And Matt, thanks so much. Yep. I can't express it enough being a HGV driver delivering food to you guys. I work for an online shopping company and there's plenty of food and toilet roll and everything else that you guys need.
We don't need that much.
We all just need to listen to the government. That's all we need to do. And keep safe. Yeah, just keep safe. Keep people at arm's length.
Yeah, on Friday we had our last worship and then we had to do that.
And if you see me on the road, I like Yorkie bars.
And I like Kit Kats.
And you like Kit Kats. Here we go, something big. Bank to the left. Very nice. And I'll say it again, on Tuesday I hope to be streaming either in Suffolk or I will be streaming in Lincolnshire. One of the two places. And Jane has put, we'll try and stockpile the Yorkie bars if you come your way. And do I drive the same truck all the time? No, I have to clean the truck. I'm disinfecting it with the gloves and sanitizing stuff. So I have to clean the truck before I get in it and everything else.
I wish I was.
And everyone now is panic buying Yorkie bars.
I wish I could be my Apache.
Sorry?
I wish I could be in
yeah.
Apache.
And good afternoon. Is it afternoon yet? No, good morning, Steve again. Hope you're well.
What time is it?
And 747 ready to leave to Boston.
What time is it?
The time now is 20 to 12.
So that means it's near, when it's 12 o'clock, that means...
Yep. We're going to get the A380.
And then go.
And then maybe leave after that.
There's the aeroplane, Daddy.
Matt, yeah, your dad needs to stay at home. Definitely. Yep. Yep, he needs to stay at home. As soon as anyone gets it, that's it, I'm afraid. They've got to stay at home. Self-isolate for 12 days and 7 days.
And I've got Mummy a present. I do, Daddy?
I'm going to be getting Heineken virus later.
I've got Mummy a present.
Have you?
It's to stay indoors.
Ah. Oh, another biggie. 7-4.
747.
Queen of the sky.
I'm the queen of the floor.
Look at that. Panning back round. That was absolutely gorgeous, guys. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
I'm the queen of the floor.
Steve has just put, morning Daz, just had a very low 747 inbound to Heathrow Virgin 1. And Jane has put, thank you Darren and Abby for live streaming today.
That's alright.
The first day I haven't coughed since Christmas. Hope you get better soon. And Hunter, Queen of the Sky, hello from Cambridge. Now he should bank to the left. Because what sometimes happens here, one will bank to the left, then the following one will bank to the right, and vice versa. But on a bad day you can come here and everything will hook to the left and not bank at all. Which has unfortunately happened to me once. And I can hear something rolling as well. Something else is rolling now. You like my hat?
Yeah. My favourite colour is black.
And good morning, Nige on YouTube. Don't forget we're on YouTube as well, guys. If you haven't already, jump over there and do subscribe. And later on the B2 video will be up. Bank to the right now. Lovely location for the photographer. Back round we go. Yep, the triple. Off to New York. And the KLM is over the top. 747 KLM. Somewhere. We're looking around. Can't see him. We shall look to the sky. Oh, there he is. Right above us. Look at that. Right above us. See him?
Is that the Queen of the
That's
Sky?
the Queen. KLM. Yep, I've got him. Very good there, Ian. Right above us now. Absolutely gorgeous. Trailing nice and high up there. Don't know if I'd be able to see him up there. Should we give it a go? Well, it's quiet. Let's see if we can get him for you. He is over there. So that would be around about that area there. Nope. Nope. There. I can't even see him. Nope.
I know I've got bad eyesight, but I can see him.
There, around that area there I think he is. Oh, we'll go back round to this one though. He's close up. I did try and zoom in, guys, but I can't see him up there. But that was a 747 KLM, and this is an American. I find dot spotting very difficult with these kind of cameras. So either that or I'm no good at it. Maybe I need to practice more with the dot spotting. And the American off. Pan the back round. The tyre's on the move. And Leslie says, thanks for the stream, Abby and Darren. And Andy Joy loves the dot spotting. I need to improve on my dot spotting camera work then, because that would have been quite nice. I remember one day over here we had a C-17 going into Bryce. Could I find the darn thing? Could I heck? Hunter, American's main hub is Dallas Fort Worth, DFW. And Mike Waterford just popped over from Facebook. I'm Michael G. Kelly over there. Hi over there. And thanks very much, Mike. Really appreciate it. Jumping onto YouTube, really appreciate it. I'm trying to hit the 1,000 mark on the subscribers, because it allows me to do more on YouTube, give you more notifications and stuff like that. That's the reason why I want to hit the 1,000.
Are we going on our bikes?
And then Ian, have another go. A cargo like 747 is coming the opposite direction over TT very soon. Okay, so I'll keep an eye out for it. Abby will look up to the skies and see if she can see it, and if we do see it, I'll try again. Ah, there he is. Over there. Right. We'll try that one. See him? Over there. When he gets a bit closer. Right, we've got him in sights, Ian. We will give this one a go. When he gets a bit closer.
Are we going on our bikes today?
No. Cleaning them. We've got to clean the bikes.
Why?
Because they're dirty.
No, they're not.
They are.
Mine aren't. Mine
Hunter, maybe you will hit 1,000. Yep, it'd be really great if I could. It's just so I can do more things, more notifications and stuff like that. Because don't forget, everything I do here is absolutely free. There's no charge at all for this, guys.
Airplanes in the cloud.
Yep, he literally just popped into the cloud. He might get him here,
Or we might not.
or we might not. So if you haven't already, if you could spread the word, tell your mum, your dad, granny, sister, auntie, cousin, next door neighbour.
I'm cooking my Victoria sponge today.
Very nice indeed. Unfortunately, that 747's gone up into the clouds.
I'm cooking my Victoria sponge.
Sri Lankan A330 heading for Colombia, very leaving shortly. Excellent.
Daddy, I'm cooking my Victoria sponge today.
Oh, you're cooking it. Yes, Matt, well done. Aviation Media Alliance. Get along there and have a look. I'm part of that group as well. That's where all your streamers are. Streamers that are free.
That airplane is up there.
Do you have a system where we can pop a few bob to help your streams? If you want oh, there he is. Should we try and get that one? Right, bear with me, guys. We're going to try and get it on Ian's request. We're going to try and find him first. He is there.
There's another airplane coming.
Here we got one. Yay, how about that one, guys? Right, and how about this one? Hey, look at that. Nice bank there by Sri Lankan. Ian, I did it. I got a dot spot. And I got Sri Lankan at the same time. Beautiful. So we're going to go back up to him now. Try again. There he is. This is a Cargo Lux 747, guys. There you are. Oh, wow. That's not bad at all.
I can do better.
Ian, if you could direct message me, that'd be great. Or email me. Grab me later on, that'd be great. It'd be fantastic. Please do. But yeah, that's my first bit of dot spotting. I like that. Yeah. And Paul Armstrong says that after buying the laptop from Curry's, now watching on the new laptop. Looking great. Cheers, mate. Really appreciate it.
You got a new laptop.
Captain Joe, I wonder. You never know.
Captain Joe.
Showing off, natural. Well, I am on the hold for Bovingdon, where I live. So the plan was to actually just practice up there, and then maybe one day stream at the hold at Bovingdon, and then just get the aircraft early morning, get the early morning arrivals coming in, because sometimes that is absolutely fantastic when you see them stacking at 1,000-foot increments. It's brilliant. I think one time I see about 6 or 7 actually lining up in the hold, and I was lucky enough to see Concorde once.
Concorde, what's that?
Concorde again. So Concorde is a supersonic, or was a supersonic
Aircraft.
passenger airline. You're run by British Airways and Air France.
I asked you that at Luton as well.
You did ask me that, Luton, and I forgot to show you the video, which I will do tonight.
Okay.
Tonight she'll be showing a video of what Concorde is, because I've totally forgot.
You got bad memory.
Thanks, Ian, really appreciate it.
People say only boys can do plane spotting.
Boys can't just do plane spotting, everyone does plane spotting.
I do plane spotting.
Concorde, Jim, was absolutely, like I said, class of her own. Absolute class of her own. So what else have we got, guys, coming up? As we're coming into the last section of streaming, we have a Dreamliner. KLM now. So going back to the list of what we've got lined up, guys. We have the Thai, and then we have 7.4, and then we have also a Qantas Dreamliner. And then the 737 GD backup is off there at Amsterdam.
Amsterdam is in Holland.
Amsterdam is in Holland, that's correct. Near where Anthony lives.
Yeah. And we go to JLV.
Yeah, we do go to GLV quite a lot. So we're not far away from the end of the stream now, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I do apologise, it's been a quiet one, and there has been quite substantial breaks in flying, but I do believe little Abby has kept you entertained.
And I'm definitely having that beer.
And she's definitely having that beer. Great show, buddy. Thanks for your efforts. We'll be in touch. Enjoy your steak and hope Abby enjoys her beer. Oh dear. I'm sure she will. The Thai A380 is also on the move. So I'm going to stay here until the Qatari, no, that's not going out. That's just the Qantas. The Qantas is now on the list. So I'm going to stay here for the Qantas Dreamliner. Once the Qantas Dreamliner goes, that'll be it.
How long till that airplane comes?
Not long now. David, A330 tap landing soon. Unfortunately, we're on the wrong side for that. That's on the arriving side. We're on the departure bit. But it's very unusual to get a tap A330 into Heathrow, I do believe. Andrew Strain, thank you for another great show. It's been great stream. Darren and Abby, take care. Andy, you're doing great. Thanks very much for the compliments, guys. Really appreciated.
I'm going to read them all when we get home.
And I bet she has that beer as well. She's going to go to school with a headache in the morning. I flew Qatar from Boston in business class, Hunter. Very nice. I bet that was beautiful. I do believe Qatari know how to look after their customers.
I heard they get hot rags.
Very good, Jim. A hot or cold tap. Very good. And good morning, John. It's just about to hit afternoon. And if you've only just joined us, please join me again on Tuesday, where I will be visiting either Suffolk, and I think that's where Clive would like me to go to. So it'll be either Suffolk or Lincolnshire. So in Suffolk, you can guess what air bases are there, and in Lincolnshire, you can guess what air bases are there. So I'll be visiting one of those places. But this is probably one of my last civilian streams for a while. And here comes the Thai A380. Very nice indeed. And thanks, Darren. Great show, both of you. Thank you very much. And Des. Yep, I'm hoping to be, like I said, streaming from one of those two places on Tuesday. As long as the country's not on complete lockdown by then. And just let you know, the Qantas Dreamliner, which is now on taxi, will be the last aircraft that we will be here for. Again, I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much for watching. And to all the mums out there, happy Mother's Day. I hope you've enjoyed the show. And I really appreciate all the support you guys give. it is really appreciated. This is all free of charge. Do it as the hobby. I enjoy doing it. Ex-photographer, sold some of my gear to start doing videos and live stream. I really do enjoy it. I do this as a get out, away from normal life. "35 years celebration of doing aviation this year." Makes me feel old. My first ever visit was to Heathrow at the age of 9. My dad got me on a Jetlink bus from Watford Junction, took me up to the Queen's Building, and I see 7 Concords take off in a row. Well, not take off, but land and take off in one day. And that was me totally hooked. And from then I've loved aviation, and I do military and civilian. So going forward, when things pick back up, you'll be getting lots more European stuff and just general lots more aviation, military and civilian. Thank you, Lee, that's really appreciated. Cheers, Matt. I do believe the Qantas is now taxiing up, and here will be the last aircraft we do see. And the GD Backer, the Qantas Streamliner, heading to Perth. It's not moving very quickly. And Dave Riggers, how's things? I'm very good for my friend, very good, thank you very much. A bit nippy. And Paul Armstrong, have a nice day, time for a roast dinner. Yep, I'm gonna go see my mum. She's got severe COPD, so I'll be talking to her through the window, or just giving her a few sign languages. Give her the victory sign. And if you haven't already, please do like the page, please do tell people, please do subscribe on the YouTube. It just helps push me along a bit more.
I subscribed on my phone.
Oh, you subscribed on your phone? Yeah. I'll be subscribed as well. I've got the Qantas pushing up the taxiway now at 16 knots.
What's that?
So you may get a 777 in front of him, or an A319 or something nipping in front of him.
Do you know what this is?
But the Qantas will be the last aircraft for us, guys.
Do you like the weekends?
Love the weekends. Do you like the weekends?
Yeah. I'm at school.
First Dreamliner was the ANA All Nippon Airways. There you go, bit of information. Chap there leaving is leaving when a Qantas is going. Yeah, BA A350 might sneak in before. Now that'd be nice.
Daddy, what's the biggest passenger plane?
And earlier on was told that there is no more Airbus A380s. British Airways have grounded theirs.
Daddy, what's the biggest passenger plane
A380.
in the whole wide world?
Mm-hmm.
How big is it?
Very big. I think it can hold 300 and some odd 381 passengers.
What does it look like?
And Matt says, thanks Daz, and of course Army Air Corps Apache by Abby. Thanks Matt, really appreciate the push, mate. And thanks for your support this morning.
Thank you.
And Paul Baskell, it's been a nice relaxing Sunday morning watching your stream, Darren. Thanks very much for watching, Paul, really appreciated.
I should come more often.
You should come more often, yeah. Yeah. You should start, you could do the filming and I'll just stand there and watch you. Don't give her ideas, she'll want a Heineken every time.
I can hear it. I can hear
And
it.
Ian, tap A330 Neo, landing Rogue.
I can hear it, Daddy.
Can you hear something? Something's rolling.
They're rolling.
Yep, can you hear something rolling?
Rolling on the railroad. Rolling, rolling.
Be nice to get the A350 before the Qantas, to be honest with you. A380 I call the massive bird. I always say, look at that massive bird. Hunter, yep. Classed as a super class. When I was a few years ago, all you had was small class, medium class, heavy. And I was rightly informed you have super class now, which comes under the A380. I still class it as a heavy.
I can't wait to see. Let's see if the horses like orange.
We're going to see if horses like orange now when we leave here. No one ever did come back with that answer. If anyone thinks that horses will like oranges, so we're going to go feed some horses now. One's going to get an orange and the other one's going to get an apple. And I think the one's going to get the apple is going to enjoy it more than the one's going to get the orange.
Maybe they can share the apple.
The A350 is almost about to leave to Toronto. And then Mario finally also in Italia.
How long?
Not long, we're looking at the radar now.
Okay.
On the radar now we do have a race between the 350 and the Qantas.
I'm very tired. I want a nap again. And we already had a nap.
So let's hope the 350 goes up before the Qantas then, guys. And I have a funny feeling the Qantas is going to go first. And Andy has put, hi folks, I've missed the show. I've only just found you. Sorry Andy, but if you come back on Tuesday you might see some military stuff. And Shirley's put, no horses don't like oranges, Abby. Oh, so we won't be giving the horses oranges. So we'll have to cut the apple in half.
Yeah.
There we go.
With my spoon.
And Jim, the Antonov 225 was also classed as a super, and Concorde was classed heavy. And Andy, the A350 is now my favourite aircraft. Beautiful looking bird. I totally agree. I do like the A350, but my favourite is the Dreamliner. But I think both, funny enough, I think the Dreamliner and A350 do look quite similar.
I can see one of the dot spotting. Daddy, I can see one of the dot
Yep,
spotting.
that's another dot spot. We won't get that dot spot. We missed that one. Hi Paul, hope you're feeling well. And Darren has put, horses can safely eat oranges. Oranges are among the many types of fresh fruits and vegetables.
So which one should they have?
We'll see.
So should
What about chicken samosas? No.
should we cut the orange in half and the apple in half?
And Matt is pretty fond of the the 220s myself.
Daddy,
Dreamliner is my favourite, Lee.
Daddy, should we?
Yes, that's a nice one about to say they look similar, they do. And the Qantas is now on his way. So we're going to do the Qantas and the A350. And then we're going to bid you farewell. So the Qantas and A350, because I can't miss the 350. So here comes the Qantas, then the A350, and then I shall bid you all farewell. Happy Mother's Day, and please do press the notification button. Please do join us on Tuesday.
What is this?
This is the Qantas
It's tiny.
Dreamliner.
It's tiny.
It should bank to the right. Look at that. And then we await the A350. Ian, rough time for Tuesday. I will be there from 8:30. With the military, you must remember I will be there from X time to X time, not I'm going to be streaming at this time. With Heathrow, you can say you're going to stream at 1 o'clock till 4 or whatever. With military, I will be there at 8:30 in the morning. So press the notification button, be ready from 8:30 in the morning till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I can go live at any of those times depending on what the aircraft are doing. So please do press the notification button, be ready. I may be at Suffolk for the military there, or I may be in Lincolnshire for military there. Normally between 8:30 and 9 o'clock we'll get action.
So should we cut the orange in half and the apple in half? So give them.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So they can have one orange and one apple.
Yep, we'll do that. No problem at all.
Okay.
Andy, loving the flex on those wings. Yep, they're great, they are. And they're Phil watching, thanks very much. GD Backer 747 is your favourite. Thanks, Darren and Abby. You're very good together providing streams. Thanks very much. Ian, an A320 has sneaked in. Little devil. So we've got an A320 now, Abs. Here he comes. So we get the A320.
That one's tiny.
Yeah, he sneaked in, the little.
He's tiny.
Oh, another one has sneaked in as well. Okay. Oh dear, Aer Lingus is up now. As promised, A350 guys, once that's gone, we should bid you farewell. So if anything jumps in before, we will keep going. Also in Air Canada, moving towards Air Canada Dreamliner. Another one's jumping in front of him. All these big stuff's coming up now, guys. Natalia. I was about to say he should bank to the right for us. They always do. They're having a hard time in Italy at the moment. My heart goes out to all the guys in Italy and all the girls. God bless them all over in Italy. Growing up, my father was British Army, and we got to travel. My first memories of flight was in Britannia to Singapore, Super VC-10, Boeing 707, 747-200, 320. A 111, a Dreamliner with 787. I would love to travel on the 777X. The windows are big as the 787. Thank you for the show. I live in a place called Corornavirus in California. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that, James. Thank you.
Daddy, I'm trying to make a fire with sticks.
And all these are jumping in front of the A350. Once again, I hope you're enjoying the show, guys. Thank you very much for coming along. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for supporting me. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you come along on Tuesday to watch the show Tuesday, wherever I'll be. Going on here behind us. Icelander. Oh, dear me. Guys, what's going on? What's going on? More and more are coming out. Until next time guys, take care. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. See you soon.